Hello everyone. Today we are doing Cambridge IGCSE 0580 paper 22 non-calculator paper. It's May June 2025. So this is 0580 May June 2025 paper is of 2 hours and it's non-calculator paper. Instructions are there, formula marks are 100 and formula sheet is given in this paper. Alright, let's begin the question number 1. Calculator must not be used in this paper. Question number 1. Shade one more small square so that the diagram has one line of symmetry. So it's a square, so obviously we know that the line of symmetry is like this, and which is not possible if we just check these two, which is not the line of symmetry. For example, if we are going to check like this, again we do not have the line of symmetry in this way. But if I'm going to draw the line like this, okay, we can see these two squares, the line of symmetry is okay. Whenever I'm going to shade one more square, so it means this is the one more square, okay, which will be the reflection of this square over there. So which square will shade? So we'll shade only this square to make one line of symmetry, okay. Alright, part B of the same question, shade one more small square so that the diagram has rotational symmetry of order 2. So we'll have to rotate it and move 360 degree and try to just check how many times. Means 2 times it should map to its original position. So it means I'm going to shade this one and then check it. Alright, if I'm going to just rotate it to 360 degree, so it means I'm going to rotate this diagram. This is 90 degree, so it cannot be because at the top portion it is shaded one. Now I'm going to rotate 180 degree. So it means if I'm going to shade this one more small square, then it will be the same. Now let's try this one. We have rotated 270 degree, then it is 180, then 270, and then 360 degree. Now check it again. If I'm going to rotate it, it will be the same position. Alright, so this is the shaded one. So I have rotated 90 degree, no, but I have rotated 180 degree, yes, they both above and the below is the same. Then 270, no, and then 360 degrees. So it has two lines of symmetry. It means this one will be shaded. So we rotated the diagram 90 and then 180, then 270 and 360 degree 2 times. With this shaded box, it maps to its original position. Like these two boxes are at the top and the below part on the right and left, they are shaded one. Okay, you can rotate the diagram and then you can check it with the help of the tracing paper also you can do it, okay. Question number 2. The scale drawing shows the position of the two villages P and Q. The scale is 1 centimeter to represent 0.5 kilometers. Find the actual distance between the village P and Q. For this we'll have to take our ruler and then measure it, that how long is the line PQ, and then with the help of the scale, that 1 centimeter is equals to 0.5 kilometers, and then we multiply that measurement by 0.5 to get our answer in kilometers. Alright, we just do the measurement of the line PQ, which is 8 centimeters here. Measure it with the help of the ruler. Find the actual distance between the village and the P and the village Q. Alright, so 1 centimeter is equals to 0.5 kilometers, means it is half of it. Actually, it will be 4. Then, but it's 2 marks question, you measure it, then 1 centimeter is equals to 0.5 kilometers and 8 centimeters will be how much kilometers. You can do by the ratio method. X is equals to 8 times 0.5, 8 5s are 40, then it is 4, and then 1 decimal place 4.0 means 4 kilometer is the answer for this question. The next part is measure the bearing of the village Q from P. Alright, so take your protractor and find your answer. So this is given village Q from P. From P we have north and we'll have to just move up till here, and then take your protractor and then measure it, and this is your line base, and this one, it's an obtuse angle, and I've measured it is 110 degrees. So just write down 110 degrees, which is of 1 mark just by measuring. No calculation is required in this question. Alright, so question number 3, angles question, and we have the parallel lines also, and vertically opposite angles can be corresponding, interior or alternate angles. The diagram shows two straight lines intersecting two parallel lines. The values of x and y we'll have to find out. Okay, we can see that x is required, and with the help of the corresponding angles, this is 65 degrees, and with the help of vertically opposite angles is also 65 degrees. All right, it is 45 degrees angles with the help of vertically opposite angles like this, and it is 45 degrees here with the help of alternate angles like this. You can check. Okay, so this is 45 degrees, and it's very easy to find out now that x plus 65 plus 45 makes 180 degree. Either you take the interior angles of these of this triangle, or you can take angles on the straight line. Both ways you will have the same answer. So x plus 45 plus 65 equals to 180 degrees. So 45 and 65 makes 110 degrees is equals to 180. X is equals to 180 minus 110, which is equals to 70 degrees. So x is equals to 70 degrees. Now just check what is the value of y. Okay, wait. X is equals to 70 degrees. Now we are going to take the value of y. Whenever you check the y value, here it is also a straight line between the values of, just make a line, x, y, and 45 makes 180 degree wherever x is 70 degrees. Okay, so here if I just take this much, then y plus 70 plus 45 makes 180 degree equals to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 115 degrees is equals to 180 degrees, and y is equals to 180 minus 115. That is equals to 65 degrees. Now the next question, question number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Samira picks one of these cards at random and replaces it. Find the probability that she picks an odd number here. Alright, whenever we check, the total numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many odd numbers we have? We have 1, 3, 5, and 7. 4 numbers. So 4 out of 7 is the answer for the probability that she picks an odd number. Now in the next part, Samira repeats this 35 times, repeats the same which is for odd numbers, which was 4 over 7. Calculate the number of the times Samira is expected to pick an odd number. Okay, so picking an odd number once is 4 over 7, and it's 35 times, it is more times 35. That's why they told us that she's going to replace it also. So that means every time it is 4 over 7. So 35 times it is 35 times 4 over 7. So 7 times 5 is 35. 5 times 4 times 5 is 20. It means that 20 times Samira is expected to pick an odd number. So that is equals to 20. Now the next question, question number 5, translate triangle T by the vector 0, minus 2. Alright, so we'll have to translate T vector, T by the vector 0, minus 2. the diagram t is 0 minus 2. It means that the x-axis we don't have to move, just we'll have to bring this diagrams 2 steps down. Okay, so minus 2 is this one, this point will come over there, 1 2 1 2, and this diagram, this point will remain here, that's 1 2. Okay, and then the next one will come over there. Okay, I hope you understood. So this is the diagram for part A. All the vertices we just brought it just 2 steps down. This is the answer for part A. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto U. Alright, so this transformation, obviously it's a rotation. Why? Because whenever if I'm going to join the lines of the corresponding points, they are not parallel, like this one. And if I'm going to check this, if the points are not corresponding points, they're meeting together and they're not parallel, it means, and the diagrams are not enlarged, and it's a rotation. So it's a rotation. And it's moving clockwise. Now we'll have to look for an angle and center of rotation. So first of all, we just join all the corresponding points and try to make a perpendicular bisector where the meeting point of the perpendicular bisector, where the perpendicular bisector lines are meeting, that is the center of rotation. This is the first line, and I'm going to draw for this one, the center is this perpendicular bisector. Okay, you know how to draw. Just take the like for example this up till here, more than half radius, and then draw the perpendicular bisector up and below. Okay, then I'm going to draw another line, another corresponding points, and then draw the perpendicular bisector of that. So I've joined these 2 lines. Now I'm going to draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, this is the center point. Alright, so this, I just make the gradient opposite. If the gradient is 2, then I'll make the gradient minus half. The same way I'm doing it. So it will be the perpendicular. Okay, I have seen that both the perpendicular bisector, this line and this line, these 2 are the perpendicular bisectors, and they are meeting at 2 2. Okay, so I'll write down the center is 2, 2, and then I'll have to find out the angle also. For that thing, I just check once that for example this one. Okay, I'll take another color. Okay, so these two. Okay, now joining the object to center to image. Whenever you do for all of the points, you will be finding out the right answer. So that is 90 degree. You can try also. The angle is 90 degrees. So it's a rotation clockwise, center 2 2, and it's the angle is 90 degree. Alright, if I'm going to check with another also, another perpendicular bisector is, for example, I've made for these 2. If I'm just checking this one, no. Alright, just check this one as well. So they are 90 degree. Alright, you can do it separately also and find your answer. Okay, the next question is question number 6. Solve 8x plus 7 equals to 39. Very easy question. So 8x plus 7 equals to 39. 8x equals to 39, and then just subtract minus 7. 39 minus 7 is 32. 8x equals to 32. X is 32 over 8. Okay, so we'll have answer that 4 8s are 32. We know that. So that is x is equals to 4. X equals to 4 is the answer for this question. The next part B, 2 times 5y minus 1 equals to 24. Then what do? You just multiply first, or you can divide with 24 first if you want. Alright, so if I'm just dividing it, 5y minus 1 equals to 24 over 2, that is equals to 12. Then 5y minus 1 is equals to 12. 5y equals to 12 plus 1, which is equals to 13. It was minus, so it will be plus. 5y equals to 13 and y equals to 13 over 5. Or you can write down 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1, 13. So 2 whole 1 over 5 is the answer for this part. Alright, the next question. These are the first 4 terms of the sequence. Find the next term of the sequence. For this thing, we'll have to find out how much is the difference or which type of sequence it is. Alright, so what are we going to do? We'll check that 8 minus 11 will become minus 3. It's a decreasing sequence, that is 5 minus 8 is minus 3 and is also minus 3. It means that we are just subtracting minus 3 to get the next term. Find the next term of the sequence. So it means 2 minus 3 will do. 2 minus 3 is equals to, that is minus 1. Alright. So for nth term, a plus d n minus 1. So a is 11 here and d is minus 3. So nth term is equals to a plus n minus 1d, or a plus d n minus 1 means the same thing. I'm writing down before, it's easier to multiply. So that is 11 minus 1. Okay, sorry, minus 3 and minus 1. Okay, 11 minus 3n plus 3. So 11 and plus 3 will become 14. 14 minus 3n is the nth term of the sequence, and you can substitute the number and try to find out, like 14 minus 3, 1. 14 minus 3 is 11, which is the first term. 14 minus 3, 2. 14 minus 6 is equals to 8, which is the second term. So it means that it is correct. Alright, find the highest common factor. It's question number 8. Find the highest common factor of 36 and 54. You can find out together, or if you want you can find out separately. For example, if I'm just checking 36, so 2 times 18 is 36, 2 times 9 is 18, 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 ones are 3. So 36 is equals to 2 square into 3 square. Okay, now 54. So 2 times 27 is 54. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 ones are 3. So you will have 2 into 3 cube, which is 54. HCF is required in this question. So HCF will just take the smaller power. So it means only 2 is coming here, and 3 square means 2 times 9 is 18 is the answer. Remember, this is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, and this is only 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. If we'll just take the common, then we'll have only 2. Okay, we don't have 2 in your 54 number, but we have 3 like this. We took 2 into 3 square is the answer, and 2 into 3 square is 18. So 18 is the answer for this part. Alright, so next question. In question number 9, A is a point, 3 minus 1, AB is column vector is 2 minus 4, AC is equals to 2 times the vector AB. Find the coordinates of the point C. So with the help of the position vector, AC is equals to OC minus OA. We know the AB. It means we have the coordinate of A. but we don't have the coordinate of B. For that thing, we'll find out the values and then we'll be able to find our answer. So what is AB? First of all, we need to find out the values, okay, the unknown value. So let's check. AC is equals to 2 times AB. So AC is equals to 2 times 2 and minus 4. Okay, so we are getting here AC is equals to 4 and minus 8. So we have found AC, which was unknown there. Just put the value of AC here, which is 4 minus 8, and we need to find out the coordinate of C, which is the question here, but we know the coordinate of A, which is 3 minus 1. It is subtracting, it will add to the other side, so it means that 4 minus 8 plus 3 minus 1 is equals to is equals to OC, or the coordinate C. Okay, now it is 4 plus 3 is equals to 7, and minus 8 minus 1 will become minus 9, which is equals to OC. So the coordinate of C is 7 minus 9. Alright, now the length of part B, the length of AB, it means the magnitude of AB is k square root 5. Find the value of k. So AB, the magnitude of AB, you know the magnitude is, if it is xy, the magnitude will be equals to x square plus y square is the length. We know that the AB is equals to 2 minus 4. AB is equals to 2 minus 4, and the magnitude of AB is equals to 2 square plus 4 square. And we know that the minus square is also positive, that is 4 plus 16, which is equals to square root of 20. So we'll have to write down in this form. So 5 times 4 is 20. We know that square root 20 is equals to 5 into 4. You know that 4 means 2 into 2. 2 into 2. You can find out with the help of prime factorization also. So we can write down 2 square root of 5. So they're telling us that AB is equals to k square root 5. So just compare k square root 5. So k will be equals to 2 in this question. Okay, so k is equals to 2. Now the next question, P is the point on AB. AB is to PB is 1 is to 3. Find the position vector of P. We don't know the value of what is the position vector or what is the coordinate of B. So first of all, we are going to find out the coordinate of B. Okay, AB is equals to OB minus OA. Minus OA, and we know that AB is equals to 2 minus 4. OB we don't know. Okay, and then it is OA. A we know that it is equals to 2 minus 4. No. A is equals to 3 minus 1. This one. A is equals to 3 minus 1. Let's calculate what is the coordinate of OB or B coordinate, which is 2 minus 4 plus 3 minus 1. So your OB is equals to 2 plus 3 is 5, and minus 4 minus 1 is equals to minus 5 here. So we found the coordinate of B also. Alright, so now the position vector of P we'll have to find out. So we'll find out AP and PB and then find out their ratio. Alright, so AP is to PB is 1 is to 3. Okay, so it means that if we have A, P and B, so this is 1 ratio is 3 ratio. Alright, we'll have to find out the coordinate of P, remember. So AP is equals to OP minus OA. If we know the value of, the coordinate A, which is 3 minus 1. Alright, So if we know the value of AP, it's easier for us. It means OB is not required in this question, I think. Yes, no need. All right. So if it is, we can easily find out without finding out the coordinate of B. All right. So AP is equals to 1 upon 4. AP is equals to out of 4, 1 upon 4 of AB. Okay. And PB, which is equals to, from PB also we can find out. We have found the value of B. We can use the value of B with the help of PB. Okay, this is equals to 3 upon 4 of AB. If we, that was, B was 5 minus 5. If we use this one, we use the coordinate B. If we use this one, we can use the coordinate of A. All right. So I think whatever you want to use, the work which I did for coordinate B, you can also use with this one. So I'm right now, it's easier for us. Both the ways are easy. AP is equals to OP minus OA, and we know that AP is quarter of AB. Okay, quarter of AB, because this is 1 out of 4 of the whole AB, and AB is given in this question, which is 2 minus 4 here. You can check AB is equals to 2 minus 4. So this is quarter of 2 minus 4 is equals to OP, which is our question, and OA. OA is what? OA is equals to, A coordinate is also 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1. Just rearrange and find your answer. That AP is equals to 2 upon 4 means half, and that is equals to minus 4 upon 4, because it's quarter of 2. I can write down, if you don't understand, quarter of 2 and quarter of minus 4, all right, is equals to OP minus 3 minus 1. OP is our question. Okay, so that this is 2 upon 4 is half, and that is equals to minus 1. Okay. All right, is equals to OP minus 3 minus 1. Now this is OP is equals to half minus 1, and then it is minus 3 minus 1 will become plus 3, and then minus 1. If I'm going to add it, it says 3 plus half will become 3 whole 1 over 2, or 7 over 2, or 3.5, whatever you want you can write down. Okay, 3 whole 1 over 2, and this is minus 2. This is the coordinate of P. And if you are using PB, maybe like we found the value of B there. So in that case, you do PB is equals to OB minus OP. Okay, and then P coordinate 5 minus 5, and then you just write down in place of PB, write down 3/4 of AB, and then this way also you will get the answer, which is very simple and easy. So you can write down either 7 over 2 or minus 2, or you can write down 3.5 and minus 2. Whatever you want you can write down, they all are the same answer. So 3 whole 1 over 2 and minus 2, or 7 over 2 minus 2, that is the same answer. All right, now go to the next question. All right, now question number 10, we can see a sector, 45 degree is the angle and 18 centimeter is the radius. The diagram shows a sector of a circle with center O. The length of arc is n pi centimeters and value of n is required. N pi means, keep your answer in terms of, so the arc length is theta over 360 degree into 2 pi r. Here theta is equals to 45 degrees and the radius is 18, and we'll have to keep our answer in terms of pi. So 45, just write down the formula, that arc length is equals to theta over 360 degree into 2 into pi into r. So that is n pi is equals to 45 upon 360 degree into 2 into pi into radius was 18. So easy calculation, 18 times 2 is 36, it is 20, and 2 ones are 2, 2 tens are 20, 45 upon 10 n pi is equals to 4.5. It will be 45 over 10 pi. That is also equals to 9 over 2. 9 over 2 pi or 4.5. So what is the value of n? N will be equals to 9 over 2, or n is equals to 4.5. Or okay. Alright, the next one is write 0.00708 in standard form, negative power. Obviously this is 1, 2 and 3, so that will become 7.08 into 10 to the power of minus 3 here. Alright, so 7.08 into 10 minus 3 power. Work out 3.8 into 10 to the power of 22 plus 3.8 into 10 to the power 23. So we'll have common here, which is 3.8 into 10 to the power of 22. Just take 10 to the power 22. 10 to the power 22 plus 3.8 into 10 to the power of 23. 10 to the power 22 common, 3.8 plus 3.8 into 10 to the power 1 is remaining. Okay, so that will become 10 to the power of 22, 3.8 we multiply first, that is equals to 38. 38 and 3.8 will become 38 and 3, 41. 41.8 into 10 to the power of 22. So that will become 4.18 into 10, 1 for 41.8, and 10 to the power 22, the remaining one. So that is 4.18 into 10 to the power of 23. So that is the answer for this question, and we wrote our answer in standard form. Alright, so next question, angle properties of circles. Question number 12, P, Q and R lie on a circle. QR is a diameter. PRQ we'll have to find out. Geometrical reasons we'll have to give here. Okay, so this is right angle in a semicircle. We know if a diameter is there, that is equals to 90 degree, and they're just asking you to find out the PRQ. It's a very easy question. Alright, so we'll have to give the reason, and marks are for this question is 2 only. Alright, so geometrical reason also we are going to give, and we know that this is 90 degree, angle P is equals to 90 degree, and this is Q, okay, PRQ is required. So PRQ is equals to 180 minus 90 plus 74. 180 minus 90 plus 74, when we do this is 4 and 9 and 7, 164, and 164 when you subtract from 180, it is only 16 numbers. So just write down PRQ is equals to 16, because we'll have to give 2 reasons, because QPR is equals to 90 degree, that is right angle in a semicircle, and PRQ is equals to 180 minus 90 plus 74 is equals to 60 degree. You can show the working here, because triangle interior sum of interior angle for a triangle is 180 degree. Sum of interior angle of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. Alright, it's enough. I hope you understood. First of all, we use the diameter property, that right angle in a semicircle, and then afterwards triangle sum is equals to 180 degree, and then you can find out answer that PRQ is equals to 16 degree. Let's move to the next question. The next question, question number 13. 100 students solve a puzzle. The table shows information about the time taken by each student to solve the puzzle. 20 to 40 is 30. Frequency means 30 students. during this time. They solve the puzzle. 40 students 40 to 60 seconds, and 30 students 60 to 100. Work out and estimate the mean. We know that the mean is equals to sum of fx divided by sum of f. Mean is equals to sum of fx divided by sum of f. For that thing, we'll need to find out the center because it's a group data. The center of this is the midpoint. First of all, find out the midpoint. Midpoint, just check how many marks question. It's 4 marks question. All right, the midpoint, make the table here. The midpoint is equals to 30 here. 20 to 40 it's 30, and then 40 to 60 it's 50, and 60 to 100 also find out how much it. So 60 plus 100, 60 plus 100 upon 2, 1600 upon 2 is 800 is the center. When any time you need to find out the center number, add those two numbers and then divide by 2, because you are finding out the center of two numbers. That's why you divide by 2. Okay, now here fx, and if you want to do here, you can do it. If you just write down in the table after multiplication, it's easy multiplication, it's paper 2 question. So f and x, this is a midpoint is your x and this is your f. Just multiply 30 times 30, 50 times 40, 800 times 30, and add it together to write down in the numerator. All right, so this is 30 times 30 is 900. 3 3s are 9. 4 times 5 is 20, that is 2, and then 2 more zeros, 2000. And 8 times 3 8s are 24, and then we write down 2 more zeros. Just wait. Sorry, it's not 800, it's 80. 2 8s are 16, 160. 160 upon 2, which is 80. Only 80 numbers. So multiply 80 by 30, so that is 2400. Add all of them together, sum of fx divide by sum of f, and we know that sum of f is equals to 100. If you add 30, 40 and 30, that will be 100 numbers. All right, so that is sum of fx divided by sum of f, that is equals to 900 and 2000 and 2400 divide by 100. Okay, now add it together, that is 0, and then one more zeros, then 4, and then it is 53. Yes, this is 5300 divided by 100. Cancel 2 zeros, that is equals to 53. So that means the mean is equals to 53 seconds whenever there are 100 students are solving the puzzle. The next question, complete the histogram, shows the information in the table. So for this thing, we need to find out the frequency density for this part. So we have to make the frequency density. Frequency density is equals to frequency over class width. So the class width are, I can make a separate table. So how many marks question is this? It's just 2 marks questions. So frequency density is equals to frequency over class width. Okay, the first one, the class width is of like frequency is 30 and the class width is 20 here, because 20 to 40 it's 20. So the class width is, for the first one, frequency density, the class width is 20 and the frequency is 30, and this is 3 over 2, which is 1.5. all right, for which one? It is the frequency density for 20 to 40. So 20 to 40 is reaching at 1.5, which is already there. All right, so the next one is 40 to 60. 40 to 60 we'll have to do it. So which is the class width is, obviously this is also 20 and frequency is here 40. So 40 over 20. Okay. The second one, frequency density is frequency over class width, which is equals to 40 over 20. Why 40? Because 40 is the frequency and the class width is 20. The class width is 40 to 60, and 40 to 60 we have 20 numbers. Alright, so that's why this is equals to 0 0 cancel, only two numbers. Two numbers are 40 to 60. So just make 40 to 60, 40 to 60, only two. Alright, the next number, the third one is your frequency is 30 and your class width is 60 to 100. 60 to 100 means 40 numbers. There are 40 numbers, there are 20 numbers, there are also 20 numbers. The first one, frequency is 30 over 20. The second one is 40 over 20. The third one is 30 over 40. Okay, so the third one is frequency density is 30 over 40 means 3 upon 4 is 0.75, which is for 60 to 100 is 3/4. 60 to 100. Okay, so this is 60 to 100, this is half, and it is 3/4. Draw with the help of the ruler, and this is your histogram. Alright, you can Alright, this is the histogram, and I've completed this question. This was question number 13. Now question number 13, part B. 80 adults solved the same puzzle as the students. The cumulative frequency table shows the information about the time taken by each adult to solve the puzzle. The time is given and the cumulative frequency table is also given. You don't need to add to make the cumulative frequency table. It's a very easy question. Just plot the points here and draw the curve with a smooth curve. Okay, freehand smooth curve. So we have some points here. T is less than 20 and 0. We'll plot these and draw the curve. So the first point is 0, 20, 0. This one here, and then 40, 12. 10 2. We have 10 boxes in between. So each box is of one number. So 40 and 12 here. And then 60 and 36. 60 and 35, 36. And then we'll have 80 and 60 is the next number. 80 and 60. And then afterwards 174. 74, and 120 is the last number. 120 and 80. Join it. Alright, so this is your cumulative frequency curve. Now the next part for this question is use your cumulative frequency diagram to estimate the median. Your curve is ending at 80. You will have to check to 40 to get the median and find your answer. This is 62. Just write down. The median is 62. Now the lower quartile obviously between 0 to 40, it's 20, or you can easily understand that a quarter of 80 is 20. Half of 80 is 40, which is showing the place wherever you will have to look the median, but this is not the median. And this is the lower quartile, and upper quartile will be 3/4 of 80 in this question. Okay, now we are just looking at where it's between these two. You'll have 1 2 3 43.5 is coming for this one. Okay, now the next question, 0.25 as a fraction. It's a recurring decimal in this question. Sorry, on x-axis it is, it is two numbers, because 20 to 30 it's just five boxes. It means that 10 is dividing like into 5 boxes, so each box we'll have to take as 2. Okay, 10 upon 5 is each boxes of 2. So this is your 42, 44, 46. Yes, and this is not 43.5. The upper one also I'll have to check. This is 46.5. And the first one is 62, and then 60, it's 63. Between it is 63. And this is 42, 40, 44, 46, or 47, just write down, sorry. Yes, 47 here. All right. The next question is 0.25 as a fraction, question number 14. Okay, so let x is equals to 0.2555. Then it is, we'll just write down 100x is equals to 25.55, and then we'll just do minus 10x, 100x minus 10x, and we just subtract because 2 was not a recurring number, so we just do 25 minus 2, which is 23, and 90x is equals to 23, x equals to 23 over 90. Okay, which cannot be simplified, so that is 23 over 90 is the answer. All right, this was also 2 marks question. Next question is, the diagram shows the graph y is equals to 2 upon x minus 1. Write down the coordinates of the point where the graph crosses x-axis. Okay, there is a point where the graph crosses x-axis, this one. Whenever you check, there are 2 graphs, because it is exponential function. All right, so this graph is not intersecting on x-axis, only this graph is intersecting here. So where it is, the coordinate is 2, 0. Okay, just write down 2, 0. Write down the equation of each asymptote, so horizontally and vertically both. So here, whenever we look at the question, the equation is for a horizontal asymptote, of course, because we'll have to keep our this number 2 over x is 0, so that's why y is equals to minus 1 is the horizontal asymptote. And for a vertical asymptote, we just write down whatever the number is written in the denominator, that is equation, that number is equals to 0. For example, x minus 1 is equals to 0, then x equals to 1. So for that thing, x is equals to 0 is the vertical asymptote here. All right, now for the next one, by drawing a suitable straight line on the gradient, solve 2 upon x minus x minus 1 equals to 0. Again, look at the equation, y is equals to 2 upon x minus 1. Always we do it, we just compare. Y is equals to, we'll have to make it y. So y is equals to 2 upon x minus 1. So 2 upon x minus 1 minus x equals to 0. I just rearranged. And then 2 upon x minus 1, I can write down y minus x equals to 0, or y is equals to x is the equation which we'll have to draw. Y is equals to x, we know the coordinates for y is equals to x is 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, like this. So just make the draw the line 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, like this, and join it. This is the line for y is equals to x. Okay, we have drawn the line. So they're asking us to find out the value of x. Okay, solve x where the graph is intersecting their values for x. So it is intersecting here, it's 1, and the other line is intersecting at -2. So -2 and 1 are the answers for this question. All right, so -2 and 1. The next question is question number 16. We can see a cylinder and a hemisphere. The diagram shows a solid weight by joining a hemisphere to a cylinder. The radius of both the hemispheres and the cylinder is equals to 6 centimeter. The height of the cylinder is 5 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the solid and give your answer in terms of pi. Alright, so we just add it together, but we don't include this one. We just take the cylinder as an open cylinder, and we don't take this circular part of the hemisphere because it's a hidden part which is not coming in the surface area. So the curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r each, and this is pi r square, and this is half of the sphere. The full sphere is 4 pi r square, so that will be equals to 2 pi r square. All right, so the curved surface area of the cylinder plus total surface area plus the bottom part, which is pi r square, the circle area of a circle, the bottom part, this one, and the curved surface area of the hemisphere also included, the base area of the cylinder and the curved surface area of the hemisphere, the curved surface area of the hemisphere. You can write down this area of the circle if you don't understand. That is the base area, which is also in the form of the circle. So that is 2 into pi into r into h plus pi r square plus 2 pi r square. Because the surface, the area of the sphere is equals to 4 pi r square, and half of 4 pi r square is 2 pi r square. So the radius is the 6 in this question, and the height of the hemisphere is 5. 2 into pi into radius is 6, and the height is 5, plus pi, radius is 6, 2 into pi into radius is 6 square. Alright, so that is also, we can write down 3 pi r square. Alright, so and we can take out pi as common as well if you want. So 2 6 are 12, and then just multiply all of them by 5, that is 60 pi, and then it will become 2 plus 1 is 3 pi into 6 square. It is easier for us to calculate like this: 60 pi plus 36 into 3. Alright, 36 into 3, 6 are 18, 3 3s are 9, 108 pi. Now add 60 and 108. Alright, that 168 pi. Is the answer for this question. Keep your answer in terms of pi. So we just wrote it in terms of pi. Now question number 17, find the value of 125 2 over 3. So we know that 125 is 5 square into 5 cube into 2 over 3. 3 and 3 just cancel, and 5 square left, which is only 25 in this question. Now 4 to the power minus 5 over 2. So that is 1 upon 4, 5 upon 2, which is equals to 1 upon 2 square into 5 upon 2. Alright, which will become 1 upon 2 and 2 cancel, 1 upon 2 to the power 5, and 2 to the power 5 is 32. So 1 over 32 is the answer for this question. Alright, question number 18, part A, 9 upon square root 3. Rationalize the denominator. Give your answer in its simplest form. Okay, 9 upon square root 3 times square root we have to rationalize the denominator. So that is 9 square root 3 upon only 3, because square root 3 into square root 3 is only 3. So this cancel 9 and 3, 3 3s are 9. So that will become 3 square root 3. Now the next question, part B, 5 minus square root 2. 1 times 1 plus 3 square root 2 is equals to c plus k square root 2. Find the value of c and the value of k also. Alright, so just multiply first and then compare the other side, okay? So that is 5 times 1 plus 3 square root 2 minus square root, I'm just expanding it like usually we do it, 5 by the whole and minus square root 2 by the whole bracket, okay? 5 plus 5 times 3 is 15 square root 2 minus square root 2 minus 3 times square root 2 square, okay? Square root 2 into square root 2 is only 2. Square root 2 into square root 2 is equals to only 2. All right, now this is 6. 3 into 2 is 6. So 5 minus 6, we'll do it in the next step. So that is equals to 5 minus 6 plus 15 square root 2 minus 1 square root 2, because nothing is written, it means that it is 1. Okay, so 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 square root 2. 5 minus 6 is minus 1 plus 14 square root 2. Now we can easily compare it. C plus k square root 2, c plus k square root 2. It means that we have c is minus 1 and k is positive 14. So c is minus 1 and k is positive 14. So it was also 2 marks question. Question number 19. Write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So we just simplify this question and easily we can find our answer. It's of 2 marks question. Okay, now in this question, this 5a and a we can cancel, and 3 and 6 also we can cancel. I'm writing down again for 5a upon 6 into 3b upon a. A and a cancel, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s is 6. And then we know that what is left, 5 at denominator 2 and b is in the numerator. So 5 over 2b. Now the next part is p upon 2 plus 3t upon 4. This is also 2 marks question. We know that LCM of 4 and 2 is equals to 4. So that is 2p plus 3t upon 4, and we cannot do more. 2p plus 3t upon 4, and we cannot take anything common, and we cannot even simplify this. So part C, it's a 3 marks question. 2 upon 3x minus 2 minus 3 upon x plus 1. Again we'll take LCM and then simplify. Alright, so we know that x minus 2 and x plus 1 is the LCM, and then 2 is multiplying with x plus 1 and minus 3 is multiplying with x minus 2. Okay, so 2x plus 2 minus 3x, 3 2s is 6, and x minus 2 and x plus 1. After that, just simplify that 2x minus 3x is only x, but with the minus sign because 3 is greater, and then 2 and 6 is 8 upon x minus 2 and x plus 1. This is the answer for this question. Minus x plus 8 upon x minus 2 and x plus 1. And it was of 3 marks question. Next question, y is equals to y is directly proportional to 1 inversely proportional to x square root of x. When x equals to 9, y is equals to 2. Find the value of y when x equals to 36. Alright, so y is equals to k upon square root x. 9 and 2 we'll have to put in place of x and y. So 2 is equals to k upon square root 9, which is equals to 3. Alright, then k will be equals to 6 here. So 2 is equals to k upon 3, then k will be equals to 6. we have equation y is equals to 6 upon square root of x. Now we'll have to find out when y, how much is y when x is 36. So y is equals to 6 upon square root of 36. Alright, so y is equals to 6 over 6, y is equals to 1 is the answer for this question. I hope you understood this one. When x is increased by a factor of 4, the value of y changes by a factor of p. Find the value of. Alright, now this question, when it's increased by the factor, x increased by the factor of 4 means 4x. We can take as 4x, or the y, find the value of y changes by a factor of p. Factor of p, okay. So we'll have to see that how much change it is. That, like for example, in the last question the k was 6. Alright, so here we can do y is proportional to, or inversely proportional to square root of 4x. Alright, so if I'm going to write down that y is inverse is proportional to 1 upon 2 square root of x. So the change will be the value of p, we can take that it is equals to 1 over 2. Okay, so that's why the p will be equals to 1 over 2 in this question if the value of y changes by the factor of p. Like you can say that the constant is p there. Okay, so the p will be equals to half. Or you can say that this time your x is equals to the 4x here, x, if you just compare it with the previous one, and y will be equals to that is p, y is equals to p. So if you just take is the how much is your proportion coming, it is equals to, that's why you can write down p is equals to 1 upon 2 square root x, then that's why your p value will be equals to half here. Whenever it is increasing by 4, it's a factor increasing, not it's a factor of 4, it's changing by p, then p will be equals to half here. Now let's go to the next question. The next question 21, it's a cubic equation 3x minus x cube. The diagram shows the graph crosses the x-axis at a and at origin and at b. The turning points of the graph, the x coordinate of a and the x coordinate of b, give your answer in exact values. So we can easily factorize this question and find out the value of x and a, find the coordinate of a and b. So 3x minus x cube is equals to 0. Alright, so just x common, 3 minus x square is equals to 0, either x equals to 0 or 3 minus x square is equals to 0. So that is minus x square is equals to minus 3, x square is equals to 3, then x is equals to plus minus square root 3. So the first coordinate is square root 3 comma 0, and the other coordinate is minus square root 3 comma 0, and the other coordinate is 0 comma 0. So origin is 0 comma 0, the negative 1 is on left side, it is a, so a will be equals to minus square root 3 comma 0, and your b will is on the positive side, so that will be equals to square root 3 comma 0. You know that on x-axis y is equals to 0, so that's why I took y is equals to 0 and the equation equals to 0, and then what did I do? I just factorized and found the values of a and b. The next part is differentiate 3x minus x cube. So that is dy upon dx, or the derivative of that is equals to 3 minus 3x square. Okay, so that is 3 minus 3x square. Find the coordinate of p and q. Find the coordinate of p and q. This is p and this is q. That is the turning point. We can see its q is the maximum point and p is the minimum point in this question. So at the turning points, your dy upon dx is equals to 0. That's why the p is the minimum point and Q is the maximum point. And they both are the turning points. Okay, at the turning points you don't have any slope that is equals to 0. It's just a horizontal straight line. Okay, now this is, we found that dy upon dx is 3 minus 3x square is equals to 0. So minus 3x square is equals to minus 3x square is equals to minus 3 upon minus 3, which is equals to 1. Okay, so that is x square is equals to 1, x equals to plus minus square root of 1. Okay, so square root of 1 is also 1, so x equals to, only you can write down plus minus 1. So um, P is minus 1 and Q is positive 1, the coordinate x coordinate. So P is minus 1 and Q is positive 1. For the other coordinate, we substitute into the main equation 3x minus x cube. To find out the coordinate, always you write down in the main equation. So the main equation is y is equals to 3x minus x cube. Okay, y is equals to 3x minus x cube. Substitute when x is equals to positive 1 or when x equals to minus 1. So 3 times 1 minus 1 cube, that is equals to y is equals to 3 minus 1, which is equals to 2. Y is equals to 2. So positive 1 and positive 2 is the coordinate of Q. X coordinates 3 times minus 1 minus minus 1 cube. So y is equals to minus 3 minus into minus 1, that is equals to minus 3 plus 1 is equals to minus 2. So minus 2. So you are getting the Q coordinate is minus 1 minus 2 and P coordinate is 1 2. I hope you understood. In this question, first we factorized and found the values of the coordinate of this cubic equation on x-axis, means the solution of equation. Then we differentiate, and then they ask you to find out the turning point. For that thing, dy upon dx equals to 0. And when we found the coordinate of x, we put it into the, always in the main equation, not in the differentiated one, and then find out the value of y. Okay, question number 22. Write down the exact value of tan 60, and it's a 1 mark question. So tan 60, we must remember, that is equals to square root of 3. Just write your answer. Solve part B. Solve 2 sin x minus 1 is equals to 0 and 3. 0 to 360 degree, we'll have to find out the values. Alright, so 2 sin x is equals to 1. Sin x is half. We know that we want 0 to 360 degree, and we know that sine of 30 degree is equals to half. So the first answer is 30 degree. All right, 30 degree, and it is sine. So we know that it is in the second quadrant when it is positive. So we find out the other value. So it's in the first and the second quadrant only. So this is equals to 180 minus 30, which will be equal, this is 30 degree. Base angle is 30 degrees. So 180 minus 30 will be equals to 150 degrees. Are the two answers when it is between 0 to 360 degree. We have to find out the angle. Okay, question number 23. In the diagram, vectors question, OA is parallel to BC. BC is 3 times OA. M is the midpoint of AC. The position vector of A is, and the position vector of B is B. Find the position vector of M and give your answer in terms of A and. So first of all, we know that OA is A and BC is 3 times OA. So BC is 3 times OA. It means that it is 3A here. Alright, so M is the midpoint of AC. We know it's already there. So the position, okay, now we'll have to find out the position vector of M. So it means that we need to find out how much is OM in this question. So OM is equals to OA plus AM. First we find out how much is AC. Then it's easier for us to find out AM. So AC is equals to, okay, AO plus OB plus BC. Okay, we know that AO plus OB plus AC will reach at C point. So AO, for AO you write down just minus A because it's in the opposite direction, plus B plus 3A, and it will become 2A plus B. 2A plus B, because minus A and 3A is 2A plus B. So this is 2A plus B, and AM is the half of it, okay, of AC. All right. Okay, now first of all find out separately what is AM. AM is equals to half of 2A plus B. All right. So AM is equals to half of AC. All right. So that is 2A upon 2 plus B upon 2. So that is equals to A plus B upon 2. And we have to find out OM now in this question, because we'll have to find out the position vector of M. So OM will be equals to OA plus AM. OA is A, OA is A, and A to M, plus A plus B over 2, which is 2A plus B upon 2 in this question. 2A plus half B or B upon 2, anything you can write down. That is answer, and it was of 3 marks question, easy question. The next question, the line y is equals to 7x plus 3 intersects the curve y is equals to x square plus 5x minus 12 at the points A and B, and find out the coordinate of A and B, and it is 5 marks question, non-linear simultaneous equations. Solve it, okay? So now we are going to put the value of y, that is x square. Just write down 1 and 2. Both equations are equal because they both have the same subject. X square plus 5x minus 12 is equals to 7x plus 3. X square plus 5x minus 7x minus 12 minus 3 equals to 0. X square plus 3x 5 6 7. Wait. Alright, so 5 6 7, it's equals to minus 2x, okay? So that is minus 2x and minus 15 equals to 0. Okay, now we'll have to find out the factors. 3 times 5 is 15, have a difference of 2 numbers. That is minus 5x plus 3x minus 15 equals to 0. X common x minus 5 plus 3 common x minus 5 is equals to 0. X minus 5 and x minus plus 3 is equals to 0. So x minus 5 is 0 and x plus 3 is equals to 0. So x is 5 and x is equals to minus 3. Alright, so we'll have to find out the coordinates also. So x equals to 5 and the main equation is y is equals to 7x plus 3. When x equals to minus 3, y is equals to 7 times minus 3 plus 3 minus 21 plus 3, 89, okay, minus 18 is the answer. So that is y. So x is equals to minus 3 and y is equals to minus 18. So write down minus 3 and minus 18. The next one we have positive 5. So y is equals to 7x plus 3. Y is equals to 7, 5 plus 3, 7, 5, 35 plus 3 is 38. So in this part we have x is equals to 5 and y is equals to 38. So this was 5 marks question. It was a non-linear simultaneous equation, and it was the last question of this paper, 2025 paper 220580 IGCSE. I hope you understood this paper, very easy paper. So just do the practice, and for more videos and help and for the test also, please like, share and subscribe. Till then, bye bye, take care.